Welcome to the Gezelle Talk Show. Welcome to the Gezelle Talk Show. Well, I should have had my theme song playing, y'all. I should have had my theme song playing. Oh, I got to take a quick break because I got to put this. I got to put the charger up to this. Hold on. I only got 2% left. I would have been so mad if I would have got this thing going. And it would have cut off on me. Oh, I would have been mad. Oh, I would have been pissed off. I'm glad I looked at that 2%. Now we in business. Now we're in business. All right. Welcome to the Gezelle Talk Show. I'm your host, Gezelle Nicole. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Friday? Okay, well, hopefully everyone's good. Everyone that's on my live, y'all can go ahead and throw some thumbs up, all that good stuff there. Make sure y'all share the live, share. And everyone that's tuning in to my podcast live, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. Yes, we are back and we are ready to play. Now let's get right into things. So Rapper Benzino, over these past month, I'll say he has been going through quite a lot when it comes down to social media and just him being in the forefront of all of the hot topics and everything. If it's not Coi Leray, if it's not 50 Cent, if it's not him in some type of love triangle or something, it's definitely something. He's something to talk about this month. So this morning I woke up to him doing an interview, and I might sound a little loud and a little excited because I am very excited to talk about this. I was very surprised to see him even speak on the matter. But anyhow, I seen that he had did an interview with Kandi Interview on her Speak On It YouTube show. Very great show. It was a very, very great interview. Shout out to Kandi Interview. The interview was excellent. What I was surprised about was to hear his response. His response to everything. Now, what she asked him about was recently he was rumored to be exposed with having a relationship with trans model and influencer, actress, all of the above, Shauna Brooks. And she is a beautiful transgender girl. If you guys haven't seen her, make sure if I'm not mistaken, you can Google her. But her name is Shauna Brooks. She's a beautiful transgender girl. So he was linked to be having relations with her. And I don't know how it had came about. I think it was like in the interview, he said something about his baby mom's Althea. She had went through his phone and she seen a message where Shauna and Benzino was messaging each other, and somehow they said they were supposed to not meet up, but he would call her back at a certain time, whatever it was. But evidently she seen where they had been doing, where they had been conversing. We'll say that. Well, they had been in conversation with one another. So she exposed that, and this was back in 2020, I believe they said. I think one of the blogs, they put it out there and everything, and it made a little noise. But just recently here, someone else had reshared it, and I think it was 50 Cent who had put it out there, and he was like, first Young Buck or something like that, now you, da-da-da-da-da. And Shauna had made a response. She had made the tweet, and she was saying about it's never her objective to out anybody, blah, 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 but they have to stop loving us in private and, and just acting, however, in public, which is true. As a trans woman myself, I believe that that is very much so true. And in the same breath is we have to go where we're welcomed and not where we're forcing ourselves in. You know what I'm saying? So, it goes hand in hand. What I did not like was Benzino's response to everything was that, we as trans women, we need to stop fooling these guys, basically. We need to be direct, straight up, up front. As soon as we meet someone, we should be telling them, hey, I'm trans. I agree to that to a certain extent. But what my thing was with him was this had nothing to do with you not knowing that she was trans, because everyone knows who Shauna Brooke is, and you've worked with Shauna Brooks. So I'm not sure where you're going with it when you say about we need to, say who we are, and it's unfair that people don't know and this and that, and if they're just so beautiful and no one has an idea, and that's not our fault. It's not my fault if you're attracted to something that you see. You can't get mad with what you are or what you're attracted to. He goes so far as to say, that's why a lot of the trans women turn up dead. That is why most of them are killed. It's because, they don't disclose that and they don't say that. And then boom, everybody want to be crying once they're dead. That, my dear, is a goddamn lie, and you was a goddamn fool to even make that damn false ass statement. It pisses me off because this is always what they resort to when they've been caught up in some bullshit. Like, oh, I didn't know that was a man. I didn't know that used to be a man. Or I didn't know that she was trans. I had no idea. When you knew what the fuck you hit her up for, you knew exactly who she was. You knew exactly what the fuck she was about. So to play those games is so old. I've seen so many people back in the early 90s and shit when it was just not even so much abroad. It wasn't even out there like that. And so many of these guys would get off from killing trans women by saying, oh, I didn't know. They had even created this, I freaked out. Like you just freak out and you panic because you seen a dick and blah, blah, blah. Don't give me that bullshit at this day and age. These days and times, like, really, my nigga, you really gonna play that motherfucking game? Like, that shit that pissed me off. And then you want to play the black man role. Oh, because I'm a black man and we're all, no one is da 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 da. But the questions that you're turning around and you're asking Kandi clearly states that you want to come out. You want to say that you're attracted to trans women, but you don't want to be 100% with anyone in society because you feel as if they will never accept it. And you said it yourself. That's not something that society would ever accept. And then you ask Kandi that question. Would you accept me? Would you accept a man if he said that he was attracted to trans women or if he dated trans women? My nigga, at this day and age, there's plenty of men that dates trans women. And those what you call real men who are comfortable with themselves. Anyone that is comfortable with themselves around any other sexuality, whatever it is, you would never feel the need to want to provoke violence against them or want to lay hands on them and do all this stuff here. Because, like, why would I? Why would I? Go to your room. Go in your room. Okay, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. When you're a mother, my gosh, you gotta make those sacrifices. And unfortunately, I am stuck with baby girl today. Her daddy is at work and he does not get out to after 2. And I felt like I really needed to come and address this matter while it was heavy on my heart. I did not want to take any more time and wait and do any of those things. I am filming for my YouTube channel as well. So this video will be up on the YouTube channel. So anyone that wants to run it back or, wants to deliver it to Mr. Benzino, please feel free. But I was very upset, though, to see, what his response was and the things that he said, to sit there and play that, oh, I'm a black man and no one has pity for us and da-da-da-da, this, that, and the other. You never fully admitted to, you even went to saying, like, I've never met her. So you've never met Shauna, yet y'all did a movie together, but you've never been in the same room with her, yet she had your phone number. But y'all have never met up, but you were going to lease an apartment out to her. Like, make it make sense, my nigga, because it's not. None of that bullshit is making sense what you're saying. Instead of you just standing on your two like, yeah, I seen her, I linked up with her, okay. And move on. Like you say, you're a 57 or 56, however old you are, year old man. Stand up and be a man. Stop worrying about what the next man is going to say, what the next man is going to do. You so angry and then sitting there hollering about, if I'm calm about it, they'll say, oh, no, he ain't do it. He calm. But if I'm angry, then, oh, I did it. But I'm angry. I'm pissed off because you testing my manhood. You playing with my manhood. No, playing with your booty hole is playing and testing your motherfucking manhood. Not motherfucking linking you with a beautiful ass trans woman that could have furthered or bettered your motherfucking in the garbage ass career. The mere fact that you would resort to saying if something happens to her or if something happens when something happened and everybody want to be in tears and blah, 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 blah. If something happens to her, my nigga, they gonna hunt your ass down like motherfucking hounds and motherfucking bring everything to you. Like that girl is she's well known. She is well motherfucking known. It ain't like you just dealing with some raggedy ass escort off the corner or some bullshit. You talking about Shauna Brooks. Like this girl is established. Like my nigga, really? I mean, and doing and looking a hell of a lot better than anything that I've seen on your arm. Any individual that I've ever seen on your arm. Like you should have been motherfucking blushing and glad that you was even in the fucking headlines. But to resorting to violence and then, let me blow the motherfucking horn. I ain't even got no motherfucking horn on here. I wish I did, but let me bust some shots. And then let me bust off another one and another one. I didn't even know about the nigga getting caught just here some years back in a hotel room with another nigga. And this nigga said what every DL nigga holler. That was my homeboy. We homies. I mean, we was doing homeboy shit. Oh, I done seen a lot of things that homeboys motherfucking do. So you got to be specific when you say homeboy shit. You got to be very much so specific when you say we was doing homeboy shit in a Red Roof Inn that I believe had one bed, because you're trying to stress that, oh, no, it didn't. So it must have been reported that it only had one bed in the motherfucker. And then when they came to put y'all ass out, you said, we finna go take a shower. We were getting in the shower. Not I was getting in the shower. Not we was finna take our showers. Like, my nigga, no. Like, stand on your shit. You hollering about a real man. A real man would motherfucking be comfortable in his skin with saying exactly who he is, not fearing what any other individual have to say, because their opinion does not matter. But yet, as a pussy nigga, because you're not being a man, as a pussy nigga, you'll resort to violence and say that this girl should be murdered or something, or that's why us trans girls be murdered, because we don't tell who we is and blah, 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 blah. The prettiest bitch can be clocked, and I don't give a fuck who you is. The prettiest bitch can be clocked. Bitch, any man know a motherfucking another man, since y'all want to put it out there like that. Oh, they're nothing but men. It's like he gonna say some bullshit by, I don't care what you got in your head. If God made you a man, you will always be a man, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, we know who the fuck we is. Clearly, we're more men than you would ever motherfucking be, because you can't even identify with who the fuck you are, my nigga. Like, this shit is so motherfucking mind-blowing to me, because this motherfucker really sat up there with a straight face with this bullshit. And Kandi, she knew it was bullshit. Like, you know, her face, she does not have a poker face. She cannot put on a like, This bitch looking at him like, are you fucking kidding? Like, you are not serious. Like, the shit that he was saying, you are fucking, oh my God. And if I was Coyle Ray, I would be so embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed for her, because that's her father. Like, and she's trying to build herself as a credible artist. And it's just like, girl, if this your DNA, this what you come from, bitch, we got to motherfucking keep an eye on you. Keep a third eye on you. Like, oh my God. I'm just so taken aback, y'all. I'm just so blown. Just so blown by everything. Just the whole fucking, and the interview was great. Kandi hit some great points. Like, she really, and made him go into detail about a lot of stuff. And that's what I really, really respected over anything, because she made him go into detail about a lot of shit. And a lot of things he could not explain. He couldn't explain it. Like, so you already know, you can't explain it because you know it happened. So you don't want to explain. You can't explain, like, it was just all a great interview, but a shit show for him. It was a great interview for Kandi Beers, but it was a shit show for Benzino. He looked at like a damn fool. A damn fool. He had no legs to stand on. He was grasping at straws. Like, it was so fucking sad. It really was, y'all. It was so sad. And that's why I really had to come to my podcast, and I had to speak on this today. And like I said, if y'all have not seen the interview, make sure y'all go and check it out. It's on Kandi's YouTube channel, Kandi Online, and it's the Benzino Interview. And I'm going to speak more about this tonight on my live show when I go live at 8 p.m. tonight. But I really had to come and, touch base and just really let y'all know how much of a fool this goddamn man is. Like, he's really a fucking fool. And it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But listen, guys, thank y'all so much for rocking out with us. Thank y'all for always rocking with me. Make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all share the podcast and repost it, all that good stuff. Follow me on social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at the Gezelle Talk Show and the Gezelle Talk Show podcast. And catch me tonight at 8 p.m. I will be live. I will have my co-host with me. Yeah, and we'll be getting down and dirty. And even if my co-host is not here tonight, I don't give a fuck. We'll be still getting down and dirty, getting down to business, talking about everything that's hot in celebrity news, politics, fashion, local, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're going to talk about everything, especially the local news, because y'all know the local shit in our neighborhood in Tampa has been very much so crazy. I mean, straight through the roof. So, yeah, we're going to talk about all that good stuff and just, get into it. So, thank y'all so much for vibing with me. If y'all have any questions for me, if y'all have any topics that y'all want me to speak about or anything that y'all want to make aware to me, please make sure y'all send it to me on Instagram. That's at the Gezelle Talk Show Podcast on Instagram. The Gezelle Talk Show Podcast. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see y'all tonight.